Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Gemini, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So, with all that being said, Gemini, let's get started. How does Gemini currently view this relationship? All right, Gemini. So we do have the Knight of Swords, we do have the Knight of Pentacles, and then we also have the Six of Cups. Let's focus on this energy really quickly here. So it looks like you're receiving unexpected communication here from someone, and it's from somebody that you do have a lot of history with, is basically what I'm getting. With that Knight of Pentacles energy, though, I do want to look a little bit more into his energy because I don't feel like you're totally shocked or surprised by this person's, return and or communication that you're receiving from them. I don't think that you are shocked or surprised by it, but let's just look into this Knight of Pentacles energy because I feel like you're kind of looking at them like, what do you want? What? How can I help you? You know, like it has that type of feel to it. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles. Oh man. Okay. True pair situation between you and this person. We do have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So you guys are very compatible to one another. But anyways, so we have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Three of Swords. And then we also, this person doesn't want to let you go. Child, this person does not want to let you go. I don't know what's going on here between you and this person. But if it's one thing that I will say is that this one over here does not want to let you go. They do not want to let you go. This is like the epitome of somebody holding on to you in this dynamic that they share with you for dear life. So yeah, granted, could the two of you have essentially broken up and this is just them resurfacing back up here for you because they just can't let you go. They just can't move forward and move on with their life. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. Of course, an ending didn't necessarily have to occur here, you know, between the two, of you. Maybe this relationship was at the verge, right, of coming to an end, and this person is now realizing, you know what, no, like, I don't want to be without Gemini. I don't want to let them go. I don't want to walk away from this. I don't want to give up. So however it resonates with you in your particular situation. But before we start looking a little bit more into them, let me pause this real quick. I have to go get my dog, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I heard him barking, so I was like, let me go get him. But okay, let's see how this person is currently viewing this relationship with you. How does this person currently view their relationship with Gemini? Okay, so we do have the Three of Wands, we do have the Seven of Wands, and then we also have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Tower. We do have the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so in regards to, in regards to how this person's currently viewing this relationship with you, this is what this person wants that they're currently not getting from you. So I could just kind of throw that out there and just make this very crystal clear here. Because right now they're currently not getting what it is that they want. Now, due to everything that's occurring here between the two of you, regardless if y'all broke up or not, okay, and this relationship is at the verge of coming to an end, however it resonates right with you in your particular situation, you're not responding and reacting in the ways that they want you to respond and react. So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, y'all broke up. You know, this person wants you to kind of show them, you know what I mean, that you still want them and that you still care and that you don't want to be without them. Like, that's what they want from you, but they're currently not getting that from you. Let's just say the relationship is at the verge of like coming to an end. What they want is for you to convince them into continuing to like remain with you and not walk away and, you know, all of these things. And they're currently not getting that from you, causing them to feel like you just don't fucking care, okay? Causing them to feel like you just don't care. Now, between you and I did see the moon when I was looking into your energy. I did see the moon. It just kind of looks like you don't really know how to honestly feel or what to honestly do. You're kind of like a deer in the headlights. Like, you just don't know what the hell to do. You're just kind of frozen in place is basically what I'm primarily getting off of you and your energy. It's not that you don't care. It's not that you don't love them. It's just right now you're just kind of frozen in place. You're like a deer in the headlights. It's like you just don't know like how to feel or what to do. So because you don't know how to feel or what to do, you're just frozen in place. Now, with the Three of Wands, the Seven of Wands to the Wheel of Fortune coming out here, regardless, right? Regardless of you not giving them the response and reaction that they're essentially looking for. With the Seven of Wands coming out here, that's kind of telling me that this person still kind of has that fight within them to continue to fight for you in this dynamic that they share with you. In other words, they're nowhere near done with you. I don't care if this relationship already came to an end or is at the verge of coming to an end. It ain't, because they still have that fight, you know, within them when it comes down to fighting for you in this dynamic that they share with you and the future that they essentially want with you and the potential that they can see, you know, with you is basically what I'm getting. Let's jump back over to you, my friend. How does Gemini feel? Okay, so we do have the Seven of Pentacles, so Judgment card, and then we also have the Hierophant out here. Okay, the bottom of the deck, we do have the Ace of Swords, we do have the Ten of Swords, and then we also have the Queen of Wands out here. Okay, in regards to how you're currently feeling, okay, I think that you're starting to kind of get a better understanding when it comes down to like where you stand in all of this and how you feel about all of this, which is really, really nice to see. You're just kind of getting crystal clear on how you want to move forward, and basically how you feel. As far as like you being done with this individual is concerned, I don't believe that you essentially are, okay? Especially with these cards coming out here. I don't believe that you actually are, you know, done, you know, with this person. You yourself still kind of have that fight, you know, within you when it comes out to them and your relationship with them. The feeling is definitely mutual, you know, in that aspect. So it kind of looks like you're leaning far more towards you don't want this relationship to come to an end, or you just don't want to essentially be without them. It kind of looks like you're coming down to this conclusion that this is someone that you still essentially want to continue to invest more time and energy towards. Okay, how does this person currently feel? Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles, and then we also have the King of Pentacles. Going back to what I said, you're not really giving them the response and the reaction that they're looking for. You know, they want you to show them that you love them, that you care about them, and you don't want to essentially be without them. And right now, you know, they just kind of feel like they're the only one really trying here. They're the only one really showing you, you know what I mean? That, you know, they do love you and they do care about you and that you do matter to them, but it's not being reciprocated back. Now, do I feel like that's going to change very soon? Yes. Like I said, I think that right now you're kind of lost is like the best way that I could describe you. You're kind of lost. You're like a deer in the headlights. You're kind of frozen in place, you know? You don't know how to feel. You don't know what to think. You don't know how to proceed forward. You just don't know. And I think that it's going to take some time before you get very clear on how you want to move forward, how you feel, and what you honestly think, and, you know, things of that nature. It's just going to take some time. But in the meantime, you know, this entire situation is causing this person to feel like, damn, like, look, like, you know, I'm over here, like, pouring my heart out to them, you know, trying to make this shit work. And they're like, just like, whatever. Like, they're just like they don't care. You know what I mean? And it causes this person to feel stupid, and it causes this person to feel extremely foolish. And they don't like, you know, feeling stupid and or looking foolish. What actions will Gemini take towards this human or moving forward? All right, so we have the Nine of Swords. I want to look into that with the Four of Wands, and then we also have the Ten of Pentacles. All right, tell me more about the Nine of Swords. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords. Doom, 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 doom. Sorry, I make weird noises sometimes. I don't know, just don't mind me. Queen of Pentacles, got the Tower, and then we also have the Chariot. Okay. All right. Okay. In regards to how you plan on moving forward, as I mentioned, you're starting to kind of get clear on what you want, how you want to move forward, and how you feel. And in the end, it kind of looks like you're choosing them in this dynamic that the two of you share with one another. Now, the moment that you turn around and you choose them in this dynamic here between the two of you, you're going to automatically find yourself thinking to yourself, damn, like, did I make the right choice? Did I make the fucking right choice? or am I going to regret this shit later? Is basically what I'm getting. A lot of you find yourself thinking, that you're gonna, find yourself essentially regretting it, later. I am definitely getting that. It's one of those things where it's like you're hoping that you don't, but the vast majority of you feel like, I just feel like I'm gonna regret this later. You know what I mean? Okay. What actions will this person take towards Gemini or moving forward? So we have the Eight of Cups, we got the Ten of Wands, and then we also have the Ace of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Two of Cups, so the Seven of Cups, and then we also, Gemini, look, okay, look. With the Ten of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles is attached to the Ten of Pentacles, which you just so happen to have on your behalf. This person feels like they're trying here, okay? I feel like they're trying here, okay? But they just don't really feel like you're really trying, to make this dynamic between the two of you essentially work, okay? I think that what's leading them to think and believe you're just not even fucking trying at this point is because right now you're in this weird place where you're lost, you're confused, you don't know what to think, you don't know what to feel, you don't know how to move forward, like you again, you're like a deer in the headlights. Every time I keep like tapping into your energy, I keep getting like a deer in the headlights, like, whoa, like, wait a minute, like, what do I do, like, where am I at? Like, it has that type of feel to it. It's kind of like you're just a little lost right now, and you need some time to like figure out how you feel, figure out how you want to move forward, is basically what I'm, especially if this relationship came to an end between the two of you and here they are just coming back around your way out of fucking nowhere. Like, yeah, you need some time. You're like a deer in the headlights. You're like, whoa, what, like, why are you here? How can I help you? What's going on? You know what I mean? Like, you weren't anticipating or expecting possibly for this person's return, which could explain the, deer in the headlight moment that you're having here. Or even if the relationship in itself was coming to an end, maybe you were kind of moving into that place of accepting that, okay, like this dynamic is coming to an end, and then boom, here they are, you know what I mean? Running, right back to you, you know what I mean? And now it's kind of like confusing you, and it's kind of like, wait, what? Like, what's going on? I do believe that you care. I just kind of feel like this person is kind of catching you, a little bit, off guard right now. Because right now you're a little confused. You're a little lost. You don't know how to feel. You don't know what to think, But it's not that you don't care. You do care. It's just that's what's happening. With the Two of Cups, the Seven of Cups to the Empress, I just feel like this person wants you to give them, I just feel like this person wants you to give them reasons as to why, you know what I mean? Like, they should continue to essentially fight for this. And, I just think that this person wants you to show them that you love them, show them that you care about them, show them that they still essentially, matter to you. And I believe that you will. I believe that you will. I just kind of feel like it's just going to take some time, you know what I mean, before you reach that point where you no longer find yourself like, a deer in the headlights or lost or like, what should I do? What should I say? How should I proceed forward? Like, it's going to take some time for you to get very clear on what you want. But once you do, they're not going to find themselves feeling like they're dealing with somebody who just simply doesn't care anymore. You know what I mean? I am definitely getting that. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.